Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Betmaster Ben for Sportsbet TV. If you don't recognise this character to the left of me, his name is Danny Flexen, and if you have been following my boxing tips recently, I know you thought I am the master of all betting, but this guy is actually the man behind the master of betting in the boxing world. How are you doing, Danny?
I'm good. If you've ever seen the film Roxanne, where the guy does all the smooth moves with the ladies, but gets a hunky guy to represent him because he's ashamed of his looks, it's kind of like this situation here. I'm the power behind the throne.
Exactly. You are the power behind the throne. You're just not on the throne.
No.
But what have you got for me this weekend for the boxing tips?
Well, there's a big fight taking place in Manchester on Saturday night. Scott Quigg against Jono Carroll. We're predicting an all-out war, but you obviously want a result prediction rather than just the nature of the fight. Yeah. I think Quigg's just got that little bit of extra punching power, a little bit of extra versatility, and I'm favouring him to come through on points. I think it's available around 9-4 at the moment, so there's good value there. However, if you're not entirely convinced, if you feel fight's definitely going to go the distance, Jono Carroll, he's a tough guy. Scott Quigg, equally tough. He's fought for a broken jaw, broken nose in the past. Bet you can relate to that. Just go for the fight to go the distance, which is still available at best price 2-3 at the moment. Okay. I'd be very surprised if one of them gets a stoppage. So that's really good value. All
right, so you heard it here first. Danny Flexen with the great boxing tips every weekend, not just this weekend, because he is the man behind the genius. But let's move swiftly on to the football, and I have got a fourfold in the Premier League to bring to you, and we're going to start off at the Molineux at the Wolves game. It is Wolves against Brighton. Everyone knows about Wolves at the moment. They are on sensational form. Pedro Neto, Raul Jimenez, Diego Jota. So we're backing them to win at home to Brighton. Have you been seeing Wolves recently?
I've seen the highlights. I haven't watched any of the live games, but yeah, I mean they're this season and last season as well, they've really gone above and beyond what you would expect from a club with their budget.
Exactly, so we're backing Wolves beat Brighton, the first leg of the fourfold. Moving on to Anfield, a team who are actually on really dodgy form at the moment. I'm not going to lie, they've lost 3 of their last 4 games.
Klopp out?
You tell me, you're the Liverpool fan.
Definitely not.
Liverpool at home to Bournemouth. The odds are 1.25. And we're going for Liverpool to get back on form.
Phew. Now you've said it, I know it's going to happen, I'm relieved.
And for the next one, it is the Manchester derby. It is Manchester United against Manchester City this weekend on Sunday. Both teams, Man United, form starting to creep up again. Man City, they're conceding a lot of goals, they're scoring a lot of goals, but also they're winning the games, that's the main point. But we are going for both teams to score in this game. We can see a lot of goals in this game.
I'm hoping for like a 22-man brawl where they all get sent off and give each other debilitating injuries. That would work for me.
But to be honest, it doesn't even matter for Liverpool because you're going to win the league anyway.
I just have a dislike for both teams. I mean, add to my fun.
Fair enough. And for the last game of the fourfold, we go to Stamford Bridge, and it's Chelsea against Everton. Everton under Carlo Ancelotti, they are really starting to come to the fore. And Chelsea, not the best home form, but they did recently beat Spurs. Well, everyone's beating Spurs at the moment, let's be honest.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
But we are going for both teams to score in that game, with Chelsea always getting a goal, but always conceding at home this season. Let me rerun that bet with you. That is Wolves to win at home against Brighton, Liverpool to win at home against Bournemouth, Man U and Man City both teams to score, and Chelsea and Everton both teams to score, and you can get that at just below 6-1 there.
That's great value.
That's good value, isn't it?
Really good.
Well, anyway, like, subscribe and comment below. Tell me if you got on these bets. Let's all count our Wonga this weekend together, and happy punting, guys.